Next unit, unit number 17, file sharing with CIFS. So, previous unit, file sharing with the NFS we discussed. Now we are discussing about the CIFS, Common Internet File Service. Nothing but it is also on a share server. So through NFS we can share the files from Unix machine to Unix machine and Linux machine to Linux machine. But if you want to share a file from Windows to Linux or Linux to Windows, we need a media, we need a service. That service is nothing but CIFS, Samba share server. So using this Samba share server, we can share your files. So as a Linux administrator, when you think about Windows, so you should also think the Samba, because Samba is a great technology, so that you can run on Linux, allowing to communicate and interact with the Windows servers and clients. So a Samba server can host Windows shares and act as a printer server, and in some advanced case it acts as a backup domain controller for Windows domains. So Samba, which is uses CIFS or SMB protocol, which is commonly brought up when you want to Linux or Windows machines wants to be able to share files together. So file sharing using Samba can also built-in functionality to run as server on the Windows domain, print server or file server. Okay. And how to provide the home directories as CIFS shares. So I have a directory in my home directory, but I want to provide in the CIFS share, that one, and how to access that CIFS share, and how to configure in the group and print shares. All these things we are going to discussing now. Okay, we'll see. Next, CIFS. Common Internet File System Protocol. Samba is a great technology that you can run on Linux, allowing to communicate and interact with Windows servers and clients. So a Samba server can share, a Samba server can share Windows shares act as print server and in some advanced case act as backup controller for Windows domains. Samba uses SMB/CIFS protocol, which is brought up when you want Linux and Windows machines to be able to share files together. So the package for that Samba main configuration file /etc/samba/smb.conf daemon is smb and nmb. So to install this package, yum install Samba. So there we should provide the group and print share, everything we can provide in that configuration file. Okay, now we can configure the Samba. We'll see now. Yum install Samba -y. It is installing. We'll check rpm -qa grep Samba. Then open the configuration file. So before that, check service smb status. It is stopped, so you can start service smb start. So then after that, check config smb on -- list. So then win/etc/samba/smb.conf. In this configuration file, work group, here we are using my group, and the netbioS server name. So comment all printers, and if what are the path /var/spool browsable if you given yes, and guest okay yes if you given means those users can able to printable. And home directories wants to be accessed means you can give for homes, they're browsable and writable. What are the valid users you should mention over that. So if you have created any user files under that home directory, how it will be accessed. So that's we are going to do now. Copy, then paste it. You can mention this one share name, this one as share name. I'm giving the share name is class. Comment is Red Hat training. Red Hat training. Path, we can create a data file, so we can create here Helios. Public equal to yes, that means public users can able to access your service. Yes, and path Helios. Comment and writable equal to yes, printable no, write list staff, so don't want to get, so I want to be browsable, so anybody can access. Browsable equal to yes means they can able to read. Okay, so then after that save and exit. So create mkdir slash helios Helios and Helios touch files, come out from that, change the context for the chcon space hyphen rt samba underscore share underscore diff slash Helios. So then after that get sc bool space hyphen a grep samba. Home directories on. So for that home directories, whatever we're creating, exporting, read write permissions and read only permissions we should on. So then set sc bool space hyphen t samba hyphen create hyphen home hyphen dirs equal to 1. Hyphen capital P is for permanent. It's done. Now again set a symbol, Samba export underscore export underscore all underscore read only equal to 1. Then after that read write equal to 1. Then service SMB restart. So we done in configuration side. In server, what we have to make changes in the configuration file and created the file, and then security levels we can increase. So that is for as a normal file we can create as a Samba share. So for that we have to change the context of that home directory of that file directory and changing the booleans. Restart the service, then check config SMB on. This is the server part. Now we will discuss about the client part. In the client side, find SMB, run that command. So what are the SMB names will be there? So we have 0.254. Wait a minute. Now you can run the command SMB client space -capital L /192.168.0.250 password anonymous users root. Anonymous login is successfully. Your share name what we given class, right? Comment is Red Hat Training, right? We got it. So now we can log into that using that. So what should we do? SMB client /192.168.0.250 to list out the file is -capital. To login is this one. Enter the root password. For that press enter. Then QVLS. So what are the files we have? So from that w get 1. Sorry, get 1. So it's downloaded. Now you can check QLS. The file 1 will be there. So for uploading, put. This is for anonymous users. So if you want to give the access for non-anonymous users, that means public users are not able to access. So for that what we should do in the server side. So in the server side, open the configuration file. There public equal to no, public equal to no, and valid users u1, and then save and exit. SMB password space -a u1. provide the password red hat. The password has been added. So then service SMB restart. So now you can check SMB client /192.168.0.250/class space -u, username is u1. Provide the u1's password red hat, so you can get the list out there. As a root user, no one can access. You can check as a root user. Connection is failed because anonymous login is successful. Login is not failed because we given public equal to no. Once you given public equal to yes, then anonymous users can able to access your machine. So this is anonymous and non-anonymous users. How to create the Samba share in your directory. Accessing the CIFS shares we discussed, and providing the home directories and configuring the home and print shares. Right now we are going to discussing about the questions. Review questions. First one. When you are creating a share, there is no option to make it browsable. True or false. Second one. What command is used to create a user for Samba? What command is used to create a user for Samba? What command can you use to view mounted Samba shares? What command can you use to share view to mounted Samba share? And fourth one, Samba servers can serve files only to users. True or false? And fifth question, what is the port number for Samba? Answers. First one, false. The browsable option is available for each share. Second one, what command is used to create a user for Samba? SMB password. Command is used to create Samba users. Third one, what command can you use to view mounted Samba share? Samba status. Fourth one, Samba server can serve files only to users. Is it true or false? False. Samba server can serve both files and printers. To users. And fifth one, for TCP 137 and for UDP 138. So this is how we have to discuss of the Samba sharing. So Samba share we can with Windows and as well as an Linux and Linux to Windows. So this is the unit number 17. Now we are moving to the next unit.